This is an It Came From GenX video.
All right, before we get to the news, I want to do a shout out to the men and women of the military, past and present, being Veterans Day on Friday.
That's right.
We're currently recording on the Monday prior to. I'm wearing my veterans hat in support of our wonderful men and women of the military, past, present, and even those not quite yet through basic training, but our future. It's because of them we can do what we're doing today. And yes, I spent 10 years of the military myself, but I am just one of many. There's so many others out there that have risked all for our freedoms, and I never wake up one day regretting or taking for granted those that have done what they've done. So shout out to our military men and women. And okay, let's move on. So we're going to go from one great thing.
The most underappreciated group in this country. I love America, but I think it's shameful how we fall short, how we treat our veterans. That's one area we just really need to do a whole lot better. I think it takes a special person to do that, and it's the most important thing, because without them, all of this is nothing. It doesn't exist. So thanks for doing that, man. Yep.
Right. We could go on for days. Yeah. We can go on for hours talking about that subject. But so let's move on from one joyous occasion, being Veterans Day, to let's talk about some idiots that are out there. Nice segue into the story. Facebook post last week from the National Parks and Service had to warn visitors against licking, yes, I said it, licking the Sonoran desert toad if they become stumbled upon it. It's unclear whether there was a specific instance to prompt the warning, but, quote, here we are, unquote, is what they said on that Facebook post. The toads carry a potent toxin that makes people sick if you handle it or if the poison gets in your mouth. So there are idiots out there. They're licking these damn toads, thinking that they're going to claim some kind of high off of them. We're laughing, but it's true. You know, you've got the warnings that coffee's hot at McDonald's, and I know we've talked about idiots before, but this is taking it to another level. That they're going out seeking these freaking toads at parks to see if they can catch a high from licking them. Have you guys heard the story? Do you know anybody that it falls into this category? I mean, we could go on for hours about the stupidity of mankind, but this, I think, is taking it to another level. Porter?
I don't know what to say, brother. You know what? I love America. I'll say it again. Because every time I think I've heard it all, you can't surprise me, some freaking morons like, hold my drink. We got frog lickers now, man. Listen, when we were growing up, we had to stop idiots from putting their tongue on icy poles. Remember?
Right.
You guys remember Christmas Story, right? That was the worst we had to worry about. Somebody had to test it every year. You know, somebody was like, I had to do anything. Now we got to protect the frogs. I can't do this, man. What is wrong, man? I mean, there ain't enough drugs in the world. I mean, we went from all the natural stuff that, you know, like marijuana, you know, to the natural versus a little bit of chemical, you know, to the cocaine, to the synthetic. Then we went straight to chemical. We got huffers and meth makers. We went to all this other crazy stuff. Now it just ain't enough. We got to go back to straight nature. Let's just get it right from the tap. We got to lick a frog. I don't understand it. I understand addiction. I know what it's about. I know things from experience. I get all that stuff, but I don't understand this predilection with wanting to be high so bad that you would say, you know what? I'm going to lick a frog and give it a try. I don't get it, man. I don't know what to say. And I ain't going to say what I'm thinking, but you guys already know. So I don't know, Fish.
Well, in part, I'm sure people are doing it to film it and put it out there on social media. I'm sure.
That's a good point,
also,
too.
You know what I'm saying? So, but you're right.
But that's going to push other people, Fish, to do it.
Of course. Yeah. It's just a way to probably, in part, to, like I said, they're probably trying to get high, and also in part to be a goofball and get views on social media, stuff like that. I was thinking back on some of the weirder stuff that we did. I mean, we definitely, I think I want to say like model glue, sniff that a little bit, markers,
okay,
stuff like that. You get a slight temporary high. I remember I did whippets once. You ever do whippets?
And
like
remember taking
3 seconds.
the 10 deep breaths, and people pushing your chest in against a tree.
Okay, I don't know if I did that myself. But
yeah, you get like this real euphoric high. We thought you were getting high. It was crazy. And then, of course, as we got older, the craziest thing I ever did was I ate the worm in a bottle of Moscow.
Okay.
That was not fun. Yeah. But man, nothing like this.
No, I don't know if our generation ever thought about licking an animal to get high. I don't know. I don't remember hearing about any of that as kids.
I forgot Tide Pods.
Oh yeah, it's a whole other level of dumbness.
At least, those are still under lock.
Hey, Skinner, at least we're all natural now.
Yeah, right.
We were from Tide Pods to a frog. At least it's natural. Oh my gosh.
I guess they're going back to the natural causes, right? I suppose. Yeah, I got nothing, fellas. I saw something. There was some memes that popped up, like Fisher was talking to before we went on air. I'm like, there's no way this is a story. So I seeked out the story, and sure enough, I found it.
What was the dumbest thing you tried to do to get high, Skinner?
He got married.
I got married. Yeah, probably. To be truthful, it was
high as wearing off.
Never seeked it out. It
was high as wearing off. I got to try another one. Yeah.
I'm not going to say I haven't tried the marijuana on occasion, but I never ever seeked out a high. I can say that in truth. So I can't relate to what these people are doing.
So you never did anything beyond like normal, like marijuana or nothing? You never did like whippets or anything weird like that? Nothing.
No, I was too afraid of it hurting me, to be honest.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
I said marijuana on occasion is the worst I've ever done or tried, to be truthful.
Wow.
So, and I'm honest to say that.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have. Maybe you wouldn't have got married as much. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe so.
I've experimented with some things, but I don't think I've ever done anything extreme on the extreme level outside the worm thing. I remember a job I used to work at, and I don't want to get graphic here on the show, but everybody at the job was into ecstasy. It was really big. This was 20 years ago, something like whatever. And there was a group of young girls that worked there. Beautiful. They're all friends. They're all like, 5'5", 110 pounds. You know what I mean? And when it was time to go out, they're all hung together with their little mini dresses on and a little clique. And, I found out that while everybody else was swallowing those capsules, they found, according to them, a greater way to achieve ecstasy, if you will. Yeah, they were putting it in each other's bum.
Euphoria.
Yeah. And
each other's bum?
Say what?
Yeah, that's they said if it goes from, because if you swallow it, yeah, I forgot they said if you swallow it, the high goes from here up. But if you, I don't know, it was a weird, but that's how they took it. That's how they took it. They put it in each other's bum, and yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember thinking, I don't have any friends that I'm that close with.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. I was just thinking the exact same thing. Can you imagine that, a bunch of dudes getting together and saying, "Yeah,
Hey Fisher, you busy? Come here."
Well, we all know that you can't stick nothing up
Bring a
there, so
glove.
we wouldn't even
Thank
try with
you.
you.
That's
Thank
right.
you. Oh, no, I'm innocent.
Can't even get a capsule up there. Oh my god!
So you
Yeah,
guys know
wash
I
this.
didn't do it.
Wash it. Wash this. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. All right. Pray for America.
Nothing surprising though.
America.
You know what I mean? You
It's
hear a story like that. Nothing surprising. It's like, yep. Yeah. It's nothing shocking
It's not
anymore in the world of
surprising,
social
but
media
it's
and
just
everything
like,
else.
what next? You know, who could have
Yep.
guessed that one? Maybe people will start licking frogs now. I don't know.
Sure. Sure.
I got nothing.
Hey, Fish here from ItCameFromGenX with Skinner and Keith. For every like and subscribe, you may win a free 1-year subscription to the AARP.